Hello everyone. Today in this video, we gonna solve problem of the day of the GFG, that is choose and swap. So let's first read the problem statement. Given a string S of lowercase English letters, you can swap all the occurrences of any two distinct character at most once. Return the lexicographical smallest string after these operations. So what they are saying that we are given a string of lowercase English letters, and here we need to like swap all the occurrences of any two distinct character, and that is also at most once, right? And by doing this means by applying this operation, we want to like make our string lexicographical smallest possible, right? So this is a question. So first example, let me just look at a first example. So here the string is given to us, that is a CCAD, right? So what could be like our lexicographical smallest string? So here what they have done, there you can like pick A and C and you can swap it, right? So it means you will put A at all the places where there is C at in the string, right? And you will put C at all the places of A in the string, right? So in the string S, so here you can see that at C we have placed A, and at A we have placed C, right? But we are not like changing the D. So like this way we can means this is our answer basically, right? Similarly, you can look at the second example. So here A B B A and A B B A, right? So it is correct, we don't need to like change it. So now I'll like show you some more examples so that you have a better understanding of the same. So see, here the string given to us is, you look at this very means understand this because it is very important. So this example will give you a more clear idea, means what this question is basically trying to say. See here, you might, it not might be clear because like there is only three characters distinct, so means there is only one way to like change it. But here the string is like my bit larger, so you will be having a better idea, right? So consider this string. So double E, and this is my string, right? So my first thing would be, I'll sort all the distinct character in the string S. Means I am having an immense characters, so I'll first sort it. So this is my sorted array. So what I'll do, I'll process this means strings one by one, right? Means I'll process these entire array. So what I'll be doing, I'll starting here from the first character, and also I'm starting this S from the first character, right? So let's say the index I will iterate over this string, sorted string, and index J would iterate over this string S, right? So both are initially like at first position. So what I'll do, I'll see whether they are same, means the characters are same or not. So they are not same. They are not same means, now understand this carefully. See, if I want to swap characters, right? So what I'll do, I want my like this string should have the first character A, means the smallest character, right? A is the smallest character among these all characters. A is the smallest character, right? So what I want first character to be A if I want to make it lexicographical smallest possible. So here it is D, but I want A. So what I'll do, I'll swap, and who will be I swapping? Means who will be swapped? B will be swapped, and similarly A is also swapped, right? So what I'll do, I'll put all means all places of D A, and I'll put D at all places of A. I hope you understood, right? And once I do this, I'll break out of loop. Means now I cannot like do this, apply this operation more anymore, because they have mentioned in the question that you can only do this at most once. See, at most once means we can only apply this thing at most one, right? So since we have swapped, so we'll come out of loop. So I'll final array will final answer will look like this. See, you can see that wherever we had D in the array, now we are having A, and wherever we are having A, now we are having D in the final answer. So I hope like it is clear to you. We'll still look at another example. Now here the like our string is this A double F A C D. Now this is like shorted, right? So again you can see that, see here A is A and A, they both are same, so we'll not do anything. Here second character is F, but here second character is C. What it says, we could get a better answer. It means we could have a better answer, right? So we will swap C and F, right? So this is the thing. Now understand, once you swap, you will break out of loop. You just break out because you have swapped it, and you can only swap at most one. Okay, so let's now have a look at a code. I hope like it is now understood, right? Means what I'm trying to say, you understood that you can only swap it once. That is the basic means that is basically question is trying to say. So now we will have a look at a code. So yeah, so here what I have done, here I have like created a two vectors, and that is the first vector is present. Is present says that this particular character is present in the my string s, right? So what I have done, I'm iterating over this particular I'm looping through the all the characters of the s. So I'm just marking them as a true if they are present. And another thing is like replace character. Now initially what I have done, see, uh, if let's say A is present in my string, so what I'm saying, A will be replaced by A, B will be replaced by B. Why? Because at the initial moment we will not be replacing any character by any other, right? So initially like all are replaced by themselves only, 0 0 A B B C C, like that. So I hope like this is clear to you, right? Now another thing, okay, this is like not needed. Okay, yes. So now what I'll do, as I told you that over here we are like maintaining the indexing, right? So J will loop, means J will be the index of this string S, and I'll be the index of this sorted array, right? So see, sorted array is nothing but my is present. Is present is my sorted array. Just a minute, let me just plug it in. I'm running out of my battery. Okay, so here my this is the first loop. So what I'm trying to say here, is present is nothing but my sorted array. Sorted means characters are sorted in this particular vectors, right? So I'll iterate over this vector, that is present, if character is present. Now see that if character is present, right, and if J is like within the bound, and if they both character are unvisited, if they both character are unvisited, means if they both characters, just assume that, right, for now, that they both are unvisited and they both are unequal. So what I'll do, I'll just replace the I is nothing but my current present, means the character that I want it to be first. So this is nothing but a I. So I'll replace I with a J and J with a I. I hope you understood, right? And simply I'll break out of loop. Now you will say, what is these? What are these conditions? So this couple of conditions is like necessary to have in my like over here. So I'll also explain you. So okay, see over here. Now here first character is A, and here also my first character is A, right? So if I like encounter, means if I come across such a situation, then what would I do? I want A and it is actually A only, right? So what I'll do in that case? So see, if character is present, means okay, character is present, right? But if it is like okay, you just forget for now this thing and you just focus on it, right? Focus on this. So if it is like less, but if the means the string on which we are iterating, if it is equal to the I, then what we will do, we will simply move ahead. We'll simply move ahead. See, this is A and this is also A. So what I'll do, I'll move I from this A to F, and I'll move my this over here. Sorry, this is J and this is I, right? So I'll move my I to the next character, that is C, and I'll move my J to the next character, that is a F in the string S. So now C and F, they both are different. So at this moment, means over here we'll break out of loop. But I hope like this is clear to you, right? And why we are like using this particular thing, that it is visited to. So okay, my bad, we will require this visited. Okay, we'll be requiring this. Okay, yes. So why I am like marking it as visited and finally like incrementing the G? The reason being, see, once you encounter A, once you encounter A, right? So what you are doing, you will mark it visited. Why? Because see, once you pass this A from the string is present, once you pass the character A from the is present string, you will not be again encountering this same A again, right? But you may encounter the same character in this string S later. Here, as you here you can see that here it is a, right? But what if just replace, means just replace this string, means I'm changing this string and I'm like writing a c c a, and again like here it is, let's say f, and here it is okay d, right? So in this case what you gonna do? Now I want first a, it is a, okay. I want second c, it is c, okay. Now you will move to d and here you move to c. So what you will do? Will you be replacing C and D? No, you would not replace. Why? Because C is already encountered previously. And if here C is coming and here it is D, so C is less than D. It means we should not replace it. We would only replace if they both characters are unvisited, means you are visiting them for the first time and they both are distinct, right? Then only we would replace, means swap both of them. I hope you understood. So if you encounter this C again, see, you will be again encountering A, but since A is already encountered and it was already present at its position where it should be, so we will not replace it. I hope you understood, right? But if you see F and D, so at first you will encounter in this string F, and over here you will encounter first D. So since F and D's are newly visited character, means currently we are visiting it, right, for the first time, so you will replace F and D. You are free to replace. So that's how there are like questions work. So what we are doing basically, see, if J is less than N, this character is always you are means encountering first time, because is present is storing distinct characters. You can assume it because it is like marked with true and false, so every time you will be jumping to the new characters, right? So you are every time encountering new characters, but this character may repeat because it is a string and string is of like 10 raised to 5 length of string is 10 raised to 5, right? So you will always encounter a new character, means same character, duplicates character, right? But if you are encountering duplicate character, what we will do, will simply move ahead, will simply move to the next character, jump to the next character, right? So that's what I have done over here, right? But if let's say this is the first time you are visiting this character for the first time, and if the new character that you are like encountering is matching with the character which should be there, right, at this J position in the string S, then we'll simply mark it true, will not swap it and move to the next character, right? But if these both are like false, these both are getting false, then you will be like move to this statement, if statement, and what you will be doing, see, if this is not equal, means the characters are not like equal, right? So you would definitely be like moving to this, like you will be definitely like executing this loop, right? So this loop says if they both are unvisited, and they would obviously be different, they would never ever means same. If they were same, then they would be like, it would come to this, it would have executed this particular loop, if statement, right? It would never come to this particular if. I hope you understood. So we just replace it both character and simply break out of loop. And what here we are doing, we are just like marking the characters. Like for example, it is s of I, right? So what should I put at the position of s of I? So I'll get it from the replace character of s of I, right? If the replace character of s of I is something different, so I'll simply replace it with that character. So I hope like it is clear to you. Now I'll simply run it, compile it, and see whether it is working fine. Okay, it is working, and now I'll just submit it. So yeah, it indeed got accepted. So I hope like it is clear. So I would say this is a string problem, normal string problem. You can like expect these kind of questions in OA, your interviews, right? So I hope like this is clear. If still you are having any doubt, feel free to ask me in the comment below. And if you are new to my channel, I would encourage you to subscribe it, hit the bell icon and like this video. Thank you.